Commissioner Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you for everybody who participated today. It's interesting. I was sitting there watching the slide presentation from Decor, and I find myself as I get older increasingly amazed at what humans are capable of, the ingenuity, the engineering, and the extraordinary lengths we go through to make something like offshore fracking even possible. And as I try to teach my teenage boys, just because we can do something doesn't mean that we should. And this is just simply one of those cases where the juice isn't worth the squeeze, to put it simple. Decor's proposal relies on old offshore platform, aging equipment, and pipelines to transport oil to shore. That creates far too many opportunities for something to go wrong. And when something does go wrong, it's our ocean, beaches, wildlife, and coastal economy that pay the price. I appreciate my colleagues' comments, align myself with all of those, staff's excellent work, and I appreciate the thorough process, Decor's participation, and the many members of the public who took time to share their perspective. That thoughtful engagement from all sides does matter, especially when the stakes are so high. I respect the engineering, and as I said, I'm awed by engineers and engineering, particularly as I get older and more curious, but I'm not willing to risk our coast to push more oil through this aging infrastructure, and I'll be also voting in support of staff's recommendation. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, well, I'll just add my own comments very briefly here. I will join my colleagues, in particular the comments of Commissioner Wilson and Vice Chair Hart, who both well articulated the findings, and those are the same findings on which I'm basing my own decision today. I think staff's recommendation is well supported here. The age of the infrastructure is really notable to me here. 45 years is a very long time, and the impacts of the ongoing and intensifying operations on that aging infrastructure. Of course, the impacts of a potential spill, these impacts on our marine environment are not adequately mitigated for, and of course, the containment and cleanup measures are not sufficient, as well described by my colleagues and by staff. I want to join Vice Chair Hart in noting that I'm also particularly concerned about hazards under Section 30253, namely the seismicity risk. The proximity of faults to this platform is an important consideration, and I agree with our staff's analysis that the project's continued and intensified use of this platform, they haven't demonstrated an ability to minimize hazards and to assure stability and structural integrity as is required under Section 30253, such that I could find it consistent. So for these and the reasons articulated in the staff report, I agree with our staff's recommendation and will be finding that the project is inconsistent with the enforceable policies of the CCMP. I join Commissioner Jackson in expressing my appreciation for the collaborative work and for the public in sharing their testimony as well. With that, I will look to my colleagues for a motion.
Happy to make a motion. I move that the Commission concur with consistency certification CC-0001-26 on the grounds that the project described herein is consistent with the enforceable policies of the California Coastal Management Program, and I recommend a no vote.
Second.
Thank you. That's a motion by Commissioner Wilson, a second by Commissioner Notoff. They're asking for a no vote. May we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Hart.
No.
Hart, no. Commissioner Jackson.
No.
Jackson, no. Commissioner Kelly.
No.
Kelly, no. Commissioner Lopez.
No.
Lopez, no. Commissioner Nothoff.
No.
Nothoff, no. Commissioner Preciado.
No.
Preciado, no. Commissioner Wilson.
No.
Wilson, no. Commissioner O'Malley.
No.
O'Malley, no. Chair Harmon.
No.
Harmon, no. The vote is unanimous.
Thank you. So with that, we will be breaking for lunch, and I'm looking at Ms. Warren. Will be about an hour?
Yes, we will have closed session about an hour.
Okay, so I will recommend that we return at 1:30. Thank you.
Where's the